Now here's some fun stuff. Multiplying of decimals. Multiply the two decimals. Then this one where you go back, you count. The number of decimal places in the product must be the same as the total number of decimal places in the factors. That's where you go back and count the decimal places, right? So if I had 3.2 times 1.76, right? That'll be fun. Notice there are 1, 2, 3 decimal places. That's going to be important, right? I always like to put the number that has more digits on the top, just because. I don't care if you do, but I do. So 1.76 times 3.2. And you don't have to line up decimal places when you do this kind, do you? So here we go. So we've got, here's my pointer, 2 times 6 is 12, right? So 2, bring up the 1. And then we have 2 times 7 is 14, that's 15. So 5, carry your 1. And 2 times 1 is 2, 3. So 352. Don't forget that magic placeholder here. I'm going to put a 0 there, right? Or you put an X and look through the box, you know, whatever. But all right, so we have 3 times 6 is 18. 8, carry that 1 up there. 3 times 7 is 21, 22. Carry that 2 up there. And 3 times 1 is 3, plus 2 is 5. 5280. Now, if you remember, you're going to add going straight down. I know you're excited, right? 2 plus 0 is 2. 5 plus 8 is 13. Carry the 1. 3 plus 2 plus 1 is 6. And 5 plus 0 is 5. Not done yet, right? We said before we had 1, 2, 3 decimal places. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3 decimal places. So 5.632. Good example there, huh? So showing your work, loads of fun. Feels like elementary school, right? Dividing decimals is just as much fun. If the divisor is not a whole number, move the decimal to the right until it is a whole number. Move the decimal to the same number of places in the dividend. Divide like normal. Put the decimal directly above the decimal in the dividend. Great steps, right? All right, let me show you an example. So pause if you need to so you can write it down. Alrighty, so I'm going to make a little bit of room. I'm going to actually slide this out of the way for you. Again, if you need to, pause so you can finish writing that down. So I've decided to use the following problem. 8.4 divided by 3.5. Now, as a reminder, the first number goes inside the little house, right? That's what people call it all the time. So 8.4 divided by 3.5. And as the rules say, bump the decimal, bump the decimal. You don't want any decimals on the outside. So this goes once and this goes once to match it. If there was 2 on the outside, you'd bump it twice, right? Bring the decimal point, I always swing it straight up, like boom, swing it up like this. Move it and swing it up. Now, we're going to do have some fun here. So we've got 35 going to 84. Well, it doesn't go even, right? But 35, I know, goes into 84 2 times. 2 times 35, because again, I'm saying 35 because I moved the decimal. 2 times 35 is 70. 84 minus 70 is 14. Now this, when you were a little kid, you learned remainder 14, right? No, we're not doing that. You need to give it a 0 and bring it down. 35 goes into 140. By the way, I happen to know exactly 4 times. 4 times 35 is 140. You're done once you reach that 0. So the answer is 2.4.